Fallout Season 2, Episode 7 Review. Steve's backstory adds more questions. By author Alexandria Ingham. If there's one thing Fallout has managed to do, it's pique our curiosity with the many questions it raises. Even when it yields answers, we end up with far more questions, which just draws us further into the story. Fallout Season 2, Episode 7 finally dished on Steph's backstory and revealed what powers the brain-computer interface, but has it really closed out the story? Of course not. I always scream at characters who decide to confront a villain in private. That is exactly what Woody did, and now he's gone missing. When Chet finds Woody's glasses in the garbage disposal in his and Steph's apartment, I wonder if he was going to be dumb enough to confront her. Fortunately, this is a man who has learned from others' mistakes. During Fallout Season 2, Episode 7, he realizes that he needs witnesses. So, watching him confront her at their wedding is perfect. He even makes it clear that he is doing it now, in front of witnesses. However, I have to question whether Steph is the villain that Fallout Season 2 has been painting her as. During the episode, we learn that not only was she from Canada, but she also escaped some sort of terrible place, killing those she needed to. We also learned that she turned to Cooper while in Las Vegas to get it into Vault Tech, which led her to Hank. So, now it's understandable why she knew about a box that Hank had, and why she wanted it so much. The two of them have clearly been working on a bigger plan since before the bombs dropped, and that should make her the villain. But at the end of the day, it's clear that Steph is a woman who needed to survive, and she's done what she has had to do. It's almost impossible to get out of that mindset once you're in it. One thing I found myself questioning was the reaction to Steph when everyone learned she was Canadian. What did Canada do to get that sort of reaction? Okay, so the Vault Dwellers have been brainwashed with information, and they don't really know what's been going on in the world. But what's the reasoning behind this clear dislike toward Canadians? There's a story here we need to know. At least she's going to share water with Vault 33. As much as she said the experiment is over, it's clear she wanted to just kill a vault load of people. So, what has she done to Woody? That remains to be seen, because I am not too sure if she would have had him killed. While the Vault storyline is going on, we get to see Lucy stand up for what is right. She can see people controlled. Sure, it helps to cut down on the warfare in the wasteland, but it's not right. There is the gray line here when it comes to morality. Will she kill them if she shuts the whole system down? That's the debate, and for a while, I think it stops her from going through with taking out the full system. However, when she realizes that one of those captured is a member of the NCR who helped her, she knows she has to take steps to help these people. For a while, Lucy started to question who she was. The drugs made her act out of character, and it's easy to see how the wasteland can change people. She's found herself again. Deep down, she never really lost the good person that she is, and she knows that free will is the most important part of life. However, many more questions arise from the ending of Fallout Season 2, Episode 7. We learn that the computer is being run by the head of the senator, the woman with absolutely no personality, but a wish for peace. Now, it makes sense why people want peace now that the brain-computer interface is working. It's all come from the senator's wish. But, as mentioned, there are so many more questions, including how the hell that head hasn't disintegrated that much in 200 years. Hank has only been in New Vegas for a couple of months maybe. I'm struggling with the timeline in a season, but it's not that long. Who was running this vault before he got there? That's the thing. It didn't seem like anyone had been there for a while. Yet, this whole system was running. Something was stopping that head from disintegrating. The fact that the helmet housemaid is in use suggests that it could be him, but I'm not sure I believe that either. We also learned that Norm tries to contact Lucy via the radio, and the signal reaches the New Vegas vault, suggesting that Hank was trying to get in touch with someone there during the Fallout Season 2 premiere. More and more is connecting, and I bet it's going to slap me in the face when the answers are revealed. That's what makes Fallout so wonderful. I am always guessing and kicking myself. The Ghoul and Maximus get to spend some quality time together. I do feel a little for Thaddeus, as he clearly just wants someone to be able to talk about being a ghoul to so that he can understand what's happening to him. The problem is that he somewhat deserved everything that's happened to him, and now is not the time to get some answers. Now is the time to take down the Death Claws, and that means getting weapons and a suit of armor. The topic of brand recognition comes up, and there is a power in that. Just look at how we all react when it comes to a brand that we respect. It doesn't matter if others respect it either. There's this need to have it, and we'll follow it. That's what the NCR is for a lot of people. It's a brand that